Yo, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Good, I hope, I presume. It's good to see everybody here. How many people did we have waiting? I think Orm said like 16. That's crazy. Yeah, that's unreal. Yo, Ariel, I knew you were here. I seen the friggin' reactions popping off like crazy. Yo, Saya, Zuma, what's up, bro? Crazy B is in the building. Carly, we got a bunch of people here. Let's go. We'll see. I might be a little bit bullish for this session alone, but it's hard to tell with how the daily closed yesterday. It could be either or, really. But I do think that the top wicket of daily might be filled a little bit more. If we are going to close back into that range, like if we end up closing back into below this level again today, I can see the daily, like, you know, coming up here a bit more. But I could definitely see it closing back below like this. Back within the range. 4 hours looking pretty bearish right now, though, so. Yeah, I know. Sitting down. Well, you know what? I kind of figured if I sat down, I might be able to stay a little bit longer instead of like wanting to leave so I can sit down. Yeah, the 4 hour on futures looks bearish, but I was looking at gold on Forex, and like it's hard to get a read on the Forex 4 hour. It looks pretty ugly on that, but music is too loud. That should be better. Did that solve the issue, my friend? I mean, this right here, honestly, is pretty key. That right there is a pretty key area. On the 1 hour. 15 is pretty key. 30 is kind of key, but it's still more messy to the left. But who knows? I mean, like, thinking if we closed a decent amount strong right here. Just for something to do, you know. Cure some boredom, enter a trade, and hit my daily loss limit in Asia. Wouldn't that be amazing? Yo, Flynn is here. Rome. I thought you were dead, bro. I actually prefer a live account. I think live is way better. As long as you have lots of capital in it. Well, you think about it. When you're trading prop firm accounts, XFAs and stuff like that, you have little room for error. It's easy to blow them. Live accounts are hard to blow if you have a lot of capital. Like when I'm risking 5% on a live account, I'm actually risking 5% of my account. You know what I mean? Yo, Allison, how's it going? I have a question. Dan set up when a candle closes above and the next wick down to retest, he will buy. What if the next 15 minute does not wick down and keeps going? Will he still buy? No, it has to retest because the probability of it creating a wick to the downside, if we're in a buy scenario, is too high to enter on the train. Whatever happens. You know, you can't expect to know exactly what's going to happen. We just have rules in place to kind of keep us safe. You got to think about everything in terms of probability, really. Buonwa, what's up? Nice, Rome. Yeah, that's a W, man. How you been? You been alright? Yeah, I know. Ty is friggin' insane with the muscle ups. Yeah, 100% Orum. Just in terms of like how many candles don't create a wick. It's pretty simple and straightforward. Like most candles have wicks. So if a candle doesn't have one and you're gonna buy in the direction that the wick is not there in, you know, it's kind of a dumb thing to do. Not only that, but it's also just extra confirmation. Because like the way we trade is actually kind of conservative because we look for so many confirmations, which is why we're able to have a decent win rate. The closer is extra confirmation. The waiting is extra confirmation. You know, every step that we look for before we take a trade is just extra confirmation. Where's my coffee? I don't have a coffee, bro. I got a Rockstar. It's a Mandarin Orange Zero Sugar Rockstar. It's my favorite right now, but I barely ever drink it though. How's my fitness going? It's going all right. It's going okay. I'm kind of stagnant right now because the way I eat, when I'm eating healthy, I need to have a grill because majority of my healthy food is steak. But I don't have my grill right now. I just ordered one because I was using my brother's grill really, but it's not here right now. I just ordered one, so I'm just waiting for that to come in. Right now I'm kind of eating whatever my mom cooks. Yeah, food prep would be nice, but I can't even get it here. Where I live is such a small town, rural area that you can't get it. So yeah, I'd like to do what Daniel does. He just gets it shipped to his door. But yeah, it's too rural for that. Could you brief your one-day diet? Well, the diet I want to do, like when I get my grill, I want to experiment with I really want to experiment with the 1 meal a day steak only or majority steak diet. I really want to see what I feel like on that. I did keto before and I felt really good. I want to like take it a step further. Yeah, it's basically intermittent fasting, but 1 meal a day is like 24 hours fasting, pretty much. Back to back to back to back to back, which is pretty easy for me. Yes, Seth, I have. The Hollow Noggin Vape Shop is here. That's hilarious. That's my friend. He works at a vape shop. Basically owns it, like his family owns it. The Hollow Noggin. Yeah, I'm from Canada. Yeah. I just doxed Brady. That's hilarious. Yo, Shibby's here. What's up, man? Do I speak French? Bonjour. Comment ça va? Oui, oui. Ça va bien? Est-ce que je peux aller aux toilettes? Kind of. I did French immersion in grade 3. Not really. Like legit, when I said est-ce que je peux aller aux toilettes, that's like one of the only things I know is asking how to use the washroom. Because I asked not how to use the washroom. Can I go to the washroom? Sorry. Because I asked if I could go to the washroom so much in class, in French class. Je t'aime croissant. Asking how to use the washroom is crazy. I can't believe I just said that. Do do do. Je ne sais pas. Does anybody know what that means? I do, because I'm smart. Yeah, yeah. If we spoke English in French class, we'd get reamed on for sure. Most important phrase in all languages. Where's the toilet? Yo, Modern Family. Yeah, everything's good, man. I bet for you. Oui, monsieur. Wait, what, Seth? I'm trying to understand that. Dude, so many things that you say just flies over my head, Seth. Sometimes. I still need to get that stream element thing. I thought of something to say. If you put exclamation point Seth. Oh, should I say it? I kind of want it to be a surprise. You're not going to like it though. I'll just say that. Everybody else will, but you won't. Wait, is that a legit question? Is it? Well, you know what? Some people find it harder to gain weight. I think it's individual. Yeah, I think it's individual. Because I know my brother finds it really hard to put on weight, but I can put on weight so friggin' easy. It's actually ridiculous how easy I can put on weight. Oh, it has something to do with that, Zuma? Yeah, that makes more sense. I don't understand it. Is it French game? Damn. Can't imagine playing that. Too hard to gain, man, but we are blessed. We can eat whatever we want to. Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's a blessing and a curse for me personally. I wish that the food industry wasn't so friggin' scammy and like just out to get you. It's like they're doing whatever it takes to get you to buy those cookies, you know what I mean? Marketing the best they can. And it works on me, I'm not gonna lie. They get me with those bright colors and their advertisements. Evil Oreos, man, legit. Is it their sheep? They're wolves in sheep clothing, man. I'm telling you. Oreos are evil. That's funny. I was eating Oreos the other day too. First time I had Oreos in years. What's my bias today? Up or down? Maybe leaning a little bit more down, but I feel like we're gonna wake up at first. So I think we might see it push off in Asia possibly, but it's just not hypothetical, but speculation at this point. We gotta actually wait for confirmation. My bias can change pretty easily. An entire package of Oreos in a bowl with milk like cereal is far, dude. That is a good idea. Not gonna lie. If I could, yeah, if I had a cheat meal, that might be it. Just Oreos and milk. An entire box. One of those family size boxes too. Tim Tams Crush Oreos? What's that? I feel like that's probably an Australian thing. Never heard of that before, so. Wait, is Powell actually speaking right now? Or soon? Or the what? Yeah, someone tell Powell Pez is speaking. How about that? I have more influence on the market than what Powell has. Let's just put it that way. You know why? Because when I put an order in, the order is so large that it decides the direction of the market. Oh, that's what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, I think I might have had those. I don't know if they're called Tim Tams though, but oh my gosh, I want them. Yeah, I am the market maker. Guys, I just gotta ignore those. Message retracted. Stop losses are for losers. I'm gonna say it. You heard it here first. Stop losses are for wimps. What? You should never be entering a trade if you need a stop loss. Why are you entering the trade if you need a stop loss? You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding. That's terrible advice. But that is a winner's mindset though. Not really. Every drawdown will eventually come back up. Yes, sir. Yeah, exactly, Blue. Like, that's kind of where my head's at. You're expecting to lose if you place a stop loss. Nah. I gotta be careful what I say. I feel like there's people in here who have like no clue about trading. They hear someone say that and they're like, okay, I'm gonna make a live account and I'm gonna take a full port long with no stop loss because I'm confident in my trade. But yeah, don't listen to that. Nah, just trade this live account. That's it. Yeah, legit. If you want to watch the stream, like if you want to be chilling in here in the chat and stuff, you got to be fluent in sarcasm. Legit. I think if we engulf that previous candle, I might be in for something to do. We had freaking 70 people in here there a minute ago. Crazy. Wait, what do you mean reliable? Don't you mean liable? Sells today, we'll see. Possibly. Not at this level anymore, but if we come down to this one now. And yeah, but I need some green along the way. Need some greenery before we get there. Yeah, like, what do you mean sells? Dude, it don't need to be gold that you're selling, bro. You got kidneys. You know what I'm saying? Seth, you naughty boy. That was a good trash talk. I'm not gonna lie. I got nothing to say back to that. Dude, if someone posts in the Discord that they took a trade with no stop loss, I'm gonna be so... I don't even know what I'd be. Oh, look at what Ariel said. How good was your seminar though? Loved it. Yeah, guys, so we do a weekly webinar type thing where we kind of just get together and talk about our goals in trading, in life, and really get ourselves on track with a growth oriented mindset, so that we can stay focused together and kind of have accountability as a group. I'm going to drop the Discord link soon. If anybody's interested, you'll get that now soon. You know, I'll just drop it now. I'll put the Discord link in here now. So if you're interested in having a bit of a community to help keep you accountable and on track with your goals, and just overall supportive group of people, then go ahead and join that. Yeah, I'm gonna save my webinars, but the last one I did, I completely forgot to record it. I thought I was recording it, but I wasn't, so that was a massive L. But from now on, hopefully I won't forget to hit record, and we'll be chilling. Perseverance. Oh man, I have a notebook that I wrote down a bunch of verses from the Bible in that have to do with perseverance under trial. I almost feel like getting it. Maybe next time. Oh, you're in the Discord as Scooge McDuck. Alright, sweet. I'll know you from now on then. Yeah, I'll send it to you, Orm. I got a bunch wrote out, like categories that mean a lot to me, or like have a lot to do with, you know, like topics that I need to know about for me to be successful in my goals and everything. I have verses that are related to those things, like strength, courage, perseverance under trial. Oh, you're almost done. Matthew lit. Dude, Matthew was the book that convinced me that Jesus was God. Or Jesus is God. In the flesh. Legit. I ordered a premium Bible. If you go into the lifestyle section on my Discord, you can see it. I got one for my uncle for Christmas. He helped me he helped me like strengthen my faith and stuff. Kind of encouraged me to do it. Inspired me to. After seeing the life he was living and the life he's living now, I was like, wow, there must be something to this. I started looking into it more, reading the word more often, and I should be doing it more. Hopefully when I get that Bible, I'll do it a lot more. But yeah, where was I going with that? I can't remember. Is Matthew where you started, Orem? Like, did you start in the book of Matthew? Or did you start somewhere else? Because, dude, I can recommend you books in the Bible. Obviously, like, read the Gospels first. But, dude, there's some books in the Old Testament that are so good, man. Like, legit. Okay, so this is actually an interesting question. Kez said he's an atheist. And he said, do you think that will ever change? Well, it's like, there's no way for anybody to know. There's no way for you to even know right now, because it has to do with your belief system, your experiences, how you see the world. But if you have an open mind, open heart, it's definitely possible for you to grow in faith. Just takes seeds planted, really. Who knows? This could be a seed planted right now, and then like a year from now, you can look at Rome there. W Rome. The market's not froze for me. Still moving for me. Yeah, like, oh dude, Kez. Orem legit was he was the biggest atheist. He was such an atheist. Like, I never thought, like, if I was gonna say, oh, this person's gonna come to God, I would say 1 million people before I said Orem. And he's reading Matthew right now, and he believes in God. Like, God can work on anybody's heart. Yeah, and that's fine. Like, obviously, it's a personal choice. You're just what? Oh, can't be bothered? Is that what you meant? Yeah. Yeah, it's understandable too, because it actually is extra work. Like, it's something you legit gotta work on. But to me, my experience has been that it was totally worth it. It is a big commitment, yeah. But it happens naturally. That's the thing, like. The burble. Let's see if we can get a bit of a engulfing candle. Jesus turned water to shamrock shakes. Imagine. Oh, look at what Logan just said. I really want to read this. I would be open to learning more. Just seems to me that every successful person in their craft worships God, like sports stars, traders, etc. So interested to see what it can do for me. Yeah, that's actually like, that is something that once you start looking up to people who are successful, you realize a lot of them, the most successful people, a lot of the GOATs believe in Jesus or have a religion and worship God, have some type of faith. And it makes you think, like, you know, I don't think it necessarily has to do with being favored. You know, obviously some people are favored in life, but I think it has a lot to do with just who it builds you to be. I think it has a lot to do with the character development that you go through when you ask a higher power into your heart to kind of shape and mold you, you know. And it's that simple. Like, if you're curious, that's something I would encourage you to do. It's just literally, like, at night when you're going to bed, just lie there and be like, just talk as if there really is someone listening. Like, talk as if there really is an entity there, and be like, you know, come into my heart, shape me, mold me. And I'm confident eventually you'll be a better person because of it. Shame always burns me out, man. I feel like even if it wasn't real, it gives you a purpose and drive to be a better person. Yeah, it do, legit. Yeah, and Zuma, that's a good point. I wouldn't necessarily say manifestation, but I would say it gives you the opportunity to practice gratefulness more. Makes it easier to be grateful when you have someone to be grateful to for everything in your life. Like, I can be grateful to my parents for, like, what they did for me, raising me and, like, giving me a roof over my head and stuff. But there's some things that I can't be grateful to anyone for other than God. Assuming that God is real. Yeah. It's funny because, like, I think about practicing gratefulness, which is, like, the biggest thing. If you go to, like, counseling or something like that, they'll just tell you that basically all they'll tell you is just be grateful. When it comes to gratefulness, you're really just accepting things the way they are. You're not mad that you don't have something. To be mad that you don't have something is kind of like saying you don't appreciate what you have now, because you're focusing more on what you don't have, which a lot of people will think, like, okay, why would I be satisfied with what I have now? That's not going to drive me to get more. But in my opinion, it will. I really think that if you're truly content with what you have, then it'll be easier for you to get more. Easier, much easier. For the reason that you'll appreciate the value of having more. If you don't appreciate the value of what you have right now, your drive to get something that you're mad you don't have is not going to be as strong as if you understood the value of like even just a pair of pants. If you're just like 100% thankful for a pair of pants and like truly happy that you just have pants, you know, imagine how happy you'd be if you had more. So obviously it's going to be like a driving factor for you. Anyways, we're getting friggin' deep today. Yeah. Facts, views. It makes me think of an interesting Bible verse. It says, to those who have everything, more will be given. I always read into that like really deeply. I think there was much more being said there than just that sentence alone in the context of where it was said. I always think about that verse. And what? Shame, there's no way that's real. There's no freaking way that's real. Man. I'm not Googling. Dude, having friggin', imagine if pastor farting in someone's face was in my search history. Like, I'm not having that in my search history. Don't need to imagine, you're crazy. But yeah, when I come to Bali, maybe we can test that out. Maybe we can give that a little test, Sham. Give you some supernatural farts. Some healing farts. Give you a beef stew. Does anybody know that movie where the beef stew came from? Yeah, I can't trade that, sadly. Yeah, Benchwarmers. Sick movie. Yeah, I love the movie Benchwarmers, man. Legit. Oh, did you really? That's funny. W movie for date night. No, I can't even look at them, Seth. They won't come up. I would, though. Sorry about that, man. Yeah, they don't even, like, give me the data feed at all. What was your question? Oh, I didn't see that. If this candle engulfs, how would that small body candle affect the trade? It's just in the bigger picture of what's happening here. It's just part of the weakening in my mind. I just see it as like the overall weakening of the push down. You know, it's never gonna be perfectly formulated. I know it's like that previous small body was a little bit smaller than the next one, but overall, like in the grand scheme of the push down, it's still like, you know. Is Nikki here? I doubt it. I think she sleeps through Asia. Why is that? Ooh, Seth took that MES trade, I guess. That's sick. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think she'll be up like probably before London, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's too early. Can't remember what her time zone is. 3 wins in a row, W Seth. My man. Hey Pez, I'm new here. Curious to know what your non-negotiable step number 3 means. Order place outside first minute. Yeah, sure thing. Order place outside first minute basically is after we get that closure. We got to... Oh, look. Guys. Everett Perry, that's my uncle. Yeah. When I was talking about... Oh, no. I hope he didn't see what I said. Oh, no. Uncle Everett, I didn't expect you to be here. I like... Yeah, you can't look back. You can't look back. Because I gave away what the Christmas present was. Oh, I shouldn't have said that in public. Yeah, if we get a closer above these candles, I'm going to look to buy up for sure. But, there was something I was talking about. Okay, yeah. Order place outside first minute. When we get the closer and the retest, we're going to have to wait a minute until we enter. You know, 50 seconds, 45 seconds is kind of good enough. But, yeah, depending on the setup. And if it was like an hourly closer or something. But generally, waiting a minute into the candle makes it a lot safer. It increases the probabilities. But yeah. Oh man, don't join the Discord either, Uncle Everett, because I got it posted in there what the gift is. But it looks like we might get a decent closer, engulfing these previous candles. Yeah, I kind of hope we can engulf here. It depends on how this closes, really. If it closes like this, then yeah, I'm gonna look for a bottom wick and an entry. You don't have to. Just me, you know, because I'm antsy to take a trade. I want something to do. Oh, wow. There's no way we got no top wick, right? Okay, we created one then. We created one then. Now if we wick down, I'm going to look to place an entry. But yeah, definitely need to wick down first. Kind of just got a bunch of random volume come in. Okay, nice. It created the top wick on the next candle, so I'm fine with that. As long as we wick down a little bit now. We're getting a bit of a retest on Forex. We kind of gapped down a little bit on futures, so we're not getting it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, how big would the stop loss be? That's the question. Okay. Let's do it. It's not a big retest. It's only about 6 ticks, but I mean, visually it looks kind of good, right? Lock in chat. Uncle Everett, you must be like way behind. Seth waiting for that double tap. Yeah, we just got a double tap then. I think if I were to, wait, let's see. So 30 ticks gives it a nice bit of space. 40. I'm trying to think. If I were to go down here with my stop, give it more room. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm going to add one more, actually. One more contract. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Could be a top tick into a loss. I'm looking to buy up on this after we engulfed. We created a top wick after we got that no wick. A lot of people see a candle close with no wick, but when the next candle opens, if it wicks up right away, I consider that, you know, and then wicks down, I consider that good enough. Yeah, you got a buy stop place. Nice. I think this would be pretty high probability if we broke that top wick again now at this point. Has to be before 5 minutes is left though, for sure. Is the Asia silver bullet real? That's crazy. It's just a high volume time. That's it. Like, ICT acts like he created this. The session opens freaking. Yeah, Orem, that's facts, bro. ICT never lost a trade in his life. Yeah, Seth. It's kind of wicking down a lot now. I don't know if I want to enter with 5 fulls anymore. Maybe just 3. $55 tick stop loss. At least it would be below the support. That's a strong retest though. It's still 9 minutes left too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's high probability with this deep retest resisting bouncing off that support again. As long as there's still a decent amount of time left on this candle. You know, maybe I'll do 4 actually. But yeah, I said I would lower the size just because of the size of the stop loss, really. Yeah, we got a little bit of time. I mean, even if we like, let's say we have 5 minutes left, right? We have, yeah, this would actually be gas if we didn't enter us and we got a small body up here and we had a 30 closer. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, I would love that. Yeah, it'd be way better. And now that we're kind of wicking down so much, I am going to cancel this and hope that we come back up. Close small body here, get a 30 closer, engulfing on the 30. It would also be an hourly closer after a weakening candle too. Everything would be pointing towards the buy if that happened. If we kind of close below here, I can see us dropping, but there's no like sensible entry. So yeah, when it comes to that, I won't want to take a sell right there personally. Probably getting ready to speak at 8 p.m. I don't know what time zone you're in though. Can you just say like how long from now until then? 9:30 for us? Oh shit, really? But wait, Seth said, when I was a kid, I figured out how to stop my heartbeat just by thinking about it. I just realized I can still do it, and I'm back. What? Dude, there's no way you can do that. There's no way you can do that. Is he speaking about anything important? Like anything that's going to affect the market? Well, obviously he probably will, but someone said he's just talking to a university or something. It's an orange folder. Yeah. Who knows what'll happen? He'll be answering questions. Yeah. I'm probably still going to enter if it presents an entry. I feel like if it's going to be that high impact, it's not going to present an entry. It won't retest or anything, you know, but we'll see. I do want a small body here. A nice 30 an hourly closer. Someone ask him what his forecast for the price of gold is. That'll get price moving. Oh shit, that was Candace who said that. Welcome, Candace. How's it going? We actually hit 80 people there a while ago. I don't know if anybody noticed that. But yeah, 80 people is crazy. Yeah. A stopped heartbeat. Seth is trying to entertain us by stopping his heartbeat. Yeah, legit. Seth, man, you're a heart stopper, bro. You are a special cookie, bro. Not even joking. I want to say what I'm going to use the exclamation point thing for. You know what? I'm going to say it. Guys, we're going to have a feature in the chat soon where if you type exclamation point Seth, it's going to say Seth has blown however many accounts as the exclamation point gets used. So I want to see when I put it in there, everybody spam it every single stream, and let's get that number to like 1 million. Yeah, Seth wants to go ahead. Seth wants to go on his stream. By the way, Seth streams. You can check him out. Sub to his channel. He's a cool guy, right? He in his chat, he has a ability to type exclamation point Pez, and then it comes up Pez has slept however many times. Slept in, I mean. Like, come on, bro. You can't out me like that. I don't even sleep in. I don't even sleep. Danny says you called it pretty well. I never really called it. I kind of just said, if this happens, then I'll do this. You know what I mean? And it hasn't happened yet either. Like, this could just get a random influx of volume and just ruin this opportunity. Yeah, legit, Ariel. That's what I'm saying. Danny said you called it well. I'm like, bro, it hasn't happened yet, man. But yeah, this would be a really nice setup if it did happen. Yeah, Seth streams New York Open. He does it in the morning, you know, because he wakes up. I don't wake up, so. Yeah, for sure, Seth. Yeah, hopefully I do, man. Looking like a 5 minis buy. I hope so. Yeah, Seth is in the States. He's using it. I mean, damn, guys. The fuck is that? That is actually poo. Man. That is genuinely dog poo. Like, that is dog poo, man. What? Oh my gosh. Guys, someone spam poo emojis in the chat. Seriously, spam poo emojis in the chat. That was the most dog poo setup I ever seen in my life. Oh my gosh. Man. I can't believe that, dude. Like, seriously, we got it friggin'. It was there for like 2 minutes where I wanted it to close. And now it does this. Oh. Time to log off and come back tomorrow and not force it. I'm not going to force it either way, but I think I might just stick around for a bit and see how Powell affects the markets here while he's talking. I think that did have something to do with it, to be honest. Maybe if we you know what I'm saying, let this kind of play out a little bit, a few candles, we might get a setup. Let the volume kind of push it around a bit. Yeah, dope caliper. So that's pretty good. Only pretty good though. Seth is okay, I guess. Oh, we're 1 viewer off 80. Damn. Come on. Yeah, load up your alt account. Really, Ariel? W. Had an effort moment. Oh no. Oh no. Broke your rules. That means drop and do 50 push-ups. Now. You broke your rules. 50 push-ups is the punishment. Yeah, that was really risky trade. All right, 100. You say it's easy? 100 then. You said the wrong thing. Fez, your channel has grown super fast, dude. Asia is a good time, yeah. I like it just because it's at night for me. I kind of just get to chill out. I don't have to like worry about waking up in the friggin' morning on time or whatever. I trade New York like if I want to, you know. Yep, go live on Instagram, Ariel. Oh shit, really, Seth? Are they talking about doing that? You should tell them like, hey, I really got something like important at this time, or like I gotta be working this shift. Holy poo! Holy poo! Look at that drop. When am I gonna stream on TikTok? I don't know, man. I just really enjoy doing it YouTube only. Like I have a lot of people in chat. I'm kind of just happy doing it on here. Maybe soon though. Wait, did Ariel say she did it? She's probably still trying. She's weak, you know. What happened? Just hop back on. I put a order in and drove price down. No, I'm just kidding. Powell's speaking right now. No, that had to be Powell speaking, man. That wasn't... I don't think that was just regular volume coming in at this hour, because, I mean, yeah, volume does come in at this time really strong, but dude, that was so impulsive. Yeah, I don't think it was a coincidence either that Powell just happened to be speaking at that time. Wow, there's only 7 likes? Come on, guys. What's going on here? What is happening right now? I feel heartbroken that I'm not getting likes. I judge my worth based on likes. NQ is moving badly as well. Yeah. Yeah, get me in the algorithm. Come on, I want to hit that 100 viewer mark. If I hit 100 viewers after streaming for like a month, I'm gonna be like, bruh, what the heck? Yeah, I'd be like, what the helly? Oh wow, look at that. We're doing a long stream tonight. See, I'm sat down. Like, all you guys, I posted on my Instagram. By the way, follow me on Instagram, because I post on my story on there all the time. I posted a poll. What do you guys think? Should I stream stood up or sat down? It was like 67% said stand up. Guys, you must not want me to stick around for very long, because there's no way I'm going to stream for 2 hours stood up like that every day. And every time I stream for an hour, there's always people saying, no, stay longer, stay longer. Like, bro, I'm obese. I'm not standing up for that long. Yeah, even Dan stopped standing. And Dan's like friggin' Ashton Hall. You know, Dan's like the Dubai trader version of Ashton Hall. Yeah, is he doing New York indefinitely now? Like, is he doing New York from now on? Do both? Yeah, maybe I'll just do a standing one every now and then. He said 1 more week. Okay. I wonder if he's giving it like a test run to see if he likes it more. Oh, he's doing Asia VC? Sick. Nice. That's a W. Holy smokes. I wish I was in a cell. Yeah, I'll do a collab stream sometime for sure, Seth.
Market is open.
Guys, the world is ending. The world is ending, guys. The purge is happening. Everybody load up on shotgun shells. Everybody load up on canned food. Get in your bunkers. Legit, Ty. Powell doesn't even affect gold, bro. Nothing Powell says can have an effect on gold. Everybody storm my house, bro. Don't do that, bro. We got more than just Bibles here. Anybody see that video? No, you never, Ty. Yeah, legit. Damn, I wish I did have that set up now. Look at the volume. Yeah, but how do you know where the volume is going to push it, though? Because it's really just correlated with what Powell's saying, isn't it? Like, if you were gonna trade that, wouldn't you have to have like really low latency and be watching what Powell's saying? Pez, you can wish in one hand. What? Seth, you trip me out sometimes, Seth. You owe tops at 40k now. That's crazy. I probably actually would. I wonder if I did enter something and it like didn't trigger my stop or something, and something like that happened, and I actually did go like beyond my account size because that happened and I was on live, would I owe them money? That's why I did an impulse, because when price approaches lows, it most times, you know, it just takes off. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, not enough confirmation for me personally, but I will say, I've made it my goal to be as strict and conservative as possible from now on, because legit, like, if I were to take 5 trades per month and win those 5 trades, that could be 10k easily for me USD per month, you know. So why am I putting so much pressure on myself to make so much money? I started thinking about that and I was like, dude, I need to chill out. Like, there's no reason for me to freaking try to take every trade I see and try to make as much money as I possibly can. It just influences me to take dumb trades. Like, I'm literally in a perfect situation to just chill out, trade conservatively, and make a lot of money that way. Like, one trade for me can easily be 2k at a 1-to-1, you know what I'm saying? And I'm here going for like massive trades because I'm like, I don't even know why I'm doing it. Like, I guess I got like kind of flimsy once I was on live and had so much room to play with. And I knew I could only lose so much in one day. I started like kind of getting more dilly-dally with my rules or something. Sick, Ty. You're wild, man. You're wild. Oh, you know it, Ty. You know it. And the funnier thing is, if anybody did that, they're going to lose that money tomorrow. More than likely. How do you prevent yourself from being greedy? That's something I'm working on, actually. Because I have been greedy lately. Like, what I was just saying is kind of what I'm getting at. Like, why don't I just be more conservative and stick to my bread and butter more and kind of just chill out with the impulses and stuff? Like, you know, it's a little bit more stressful when you're trading that way. Like, really good setups happen. So why am I compromising so much? You know what I mean? Even if they just, even if a really good setup happened 10 times in a month, I can safely risk $2 to make $2 in those trades. And if I'm on like, if these are playing out a lot, you know, sometimes you'll go on massive win streaks only taking good setups. That's good money right there, man. Why am I trying to make more than that? Type 1 NQ. Stop saying NQ trades, man. It's pissing me off because I can't trade it. No, I'm just playing. You can say it, but it is pissing me off though. I don't know what the heck to look for now. It's overextended, bro. What do you mean, bro? It's not even overextended. Oh, you're talking about NQ. I thought you were talking about gold. Yeah, gold. Nice breakout here on gold, guys. Look at that, guys. Good opportunity. Good opportunity. Clean range. Oh, did it really? Well, not really. It's kind of the same, isn't it? Oh, it did go way deeper, yeah. Stop loss to the moon? What do you mean stop loss to the moon? Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about taking off. I wanted to stay for longer because I did not expect something like that to happen. But honestly, okay, we got one more hour after this hourly closes, right? We have one more hour. Textbook shit right here, guys. This is exactly what you want for a setup. I was thinking like I might even lock it till London, to be honest, because we have like another hour after this hourly candle. 45 minutes left on this. Like, yeah, something can form. Yeah, maybe I'll keep my shit open for the rest of at least until this hourly closes, but I don't see anything happening for a little bit. I really don't see any possible opportunities. I think I'm gonna close it out there, gang. I did want to stay longer though, but man, there's just no point. Yeah. So hop in Discord, Arm. I'll chat to you a bit on Discord, Arm. You can call me if you want after this. Yeah, I'll chat to you for a bit, Arm. Yep. Peace out, Candace, Ariel, Seal, everybody. W stream. L price action. Yeah. Love you guys. See you guys.